I know some of you are probably thinking, yo mate, your picture is not straight. It is actually straight on the wall, but the floorboard's quite not even, so it's a bit wonky, so hold tight. Right, competition time. First person in the comments that can tell me who this Don is, and I will give you a shout out in the next video. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all staying safe and staying at home during this worldwide pandemic. I know it's not the best, so I'm looking outside right now. The sun is gleaming in Wales, which only happens for like 2 weeks in the year. And these are the 2 weeks and can't even go outside. Anyway, so what I want to talk about is dealing with grief during this pandemic. And it's a lot different than normal grief. Like my nan, when she passed, I just missed her. So basically she passed away as I was driving to the hospital, which always was a bit of a bugbear for me, but some of my family members said it was probably best that you didn't see that because she was struggling at the end to breathe. And she was there looking all peaceful and everything like that. And then in the coffin and everything, being balmed down, I didn't like the look of her in the coffin, body starts to deform and everything, and she didn't look as peaceful as she was when she first passed. So that sorry, yeah, this is not going to be smooth or anything like that. There's a lot of things I need to process, and just looking back at things, quite tough. So it was a funeral, and you know, you get your closure from your funeral. I was actually on holiday. I tried to delay it and maybe go out the day later, but Ed kept on saying that Nan would have wanted you to go on holiday. I think I was going over to America at the time. So I kind of had half an hour to myself, just went for a walk during the time that they would have been the service and everything. But then you have your closure, but this time round with Covid-19 going on, there isn't none of that. You know, the government have said that you only go out if there's any necessities, and social gatherings are banned, but funerals are still going. I can tell you for a fact, going through this, the funerals are not the same. Yes, they're still going ahead. There's a massive backlog. They can't ban the bodies or anything like that, so we can't see him. Not that it would be a choice of mine to see him anyway, because I much prefer to remember him when he was looking all peaceful than how he probably looks now. As you know, there's no social gathering, so they limit the amount of people that can be in the service. You're talking like 3 to 5 people, which is not a service in itself. Lucky enough, Mike was he was a proper atheist, and he didn't want a service or anything like that. Well, without going into details with that kind of thing, it's basically got no closure. We haven't got a date of when the funeral going to be. He wants to be cremated, so there's no date for that. We're 3 weeks in now. Hopefully by next week we should have some kind of date, but then there's still the backlog. So I think it's probably going to be a case of him getting cremated directly, and then they're just going to send the ashes, and then we will have some kind of party to celebrate his life. But obviously, due to the pandemic, that can't happen until further notice. So, you know, what do you do? Like, I can see that my blood's taken, and my blood's basically, I had a real low deficiency with vitamin D, and that was causing, so getting sick, getting infected by viruses, fatigue, tiredness, bone and back pain, depression, impaired wound healing, bone loss, hair loss, muscle pain. So those that have followed me, especially on Instagram, I've got real bad shoulders. During this pandemic, I just decided to train anyway and just deal with the pain after. And it's been like this for a long time. It's just not getting any better. I'm not recovering. So that's probably what it's down to, the deficiencies that I've got. As I mentioned, I had my bloods done today. I'd got back ready to go back into work for Monday, and I get a phone call from the doctor saying that they've extended my sick note because my white blood cell count is really low, and they don't want me going into work. So I'm stuck in the house, and I just thought, you know, with everything going on, it's just another thing to add to. Yeah, so it's not good. I can't imagine those. Like, I was lucky enough that I was able to see Mike, and he passed just before any kind of lockdown or anything like that. We got to see him fine. I can't imagine what people that are dying from this coronavirus and they can't even see their loved ones. Nothing. Like, it must, like, I've only got a little small part of that, so I can just kind of imagine how others must be thinking. So, like, what helps with the grief? Like, well, how do I feel like this? You have your up and down days, and when I mean up and down, that doesn't mean that one day you're happy and you're good and life's going well, and the next day you're low. This can happen hour by hour, minute by minute. Like, I'll get out of bed, I'll exercise, and the endorphins off that, you feel good, but then it doesn't last long, and you feel down, and you know, start to pick yourself back up, and it just comes in cycles. And a lot of people do think, oh, exercise, it helps. It does help, but don't think that it's a cure. Like, you need to exit. It still takes a lot of time. It does help where you do your exercise, you feel good about yourself, and then it flattens off. But then the more you do it, the better you start to feel, the better you start to feel for longer. And I've always been advocate for exercise. It helps with mental health. I've done a video on like how I was feeling just before Mike passed away. I haven't uploaded it or anything. I just felt like it's something good for me to talk about. I'm talking out loud, I'm just talking to a camera. It kind of feels good, and I do kind of feel a bit of a hypocrite for not posting it, which I might post later on, but at the moment, not the case. So there will be a video that comes out after this with the effect that Mike had on me growing up, and a lot of that was from an age range between 6 to 15, 16, and I feel like as I'm going through this grief process, I've been watching a load of things that I used to watch as a child. Like, I was a big fanatic WWE fan, so I've literally gone through the whole rivalry between Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock. There's like something like 146 videos on YouTube with that. So I don't know, I think it's just funny that now that I'm starting to look at programs or things that I watch when I was younger, like I'm looking at old Manchester United DVDs, films and documentaries and stuff, like in the early 90s when I was a kid. So I just thought, wow, is that got something to do with it? Is that a way for me to help grieve? I don't know. Like, we'll see. So I will implore you all to do any kind of exercise while you're staying at home, whether it's walking around in circles in your living room, legs, bums and toes, do a HIIT session, do a couple of press-ups, do a couple of squats, whatever it is. It will make you feel better, not straight away. It's like having Red Bull, isn't it? You have your up and then you come down. It's a bit like that. As I said, it gets better. It does get better. Things like with everything going on, got to sort out Mike's flat and everything, and a few things I need to go to the tip. The tip ain't open, so everything's just on hold. And going into his flat is really eerie. Like it's really weird. Like it, knowing that all this stuff he's left behind, can take with him. It's just sitting there, and nothing's going to be done unless we do something about it. And just knowing that he's just not ever going to be there again, it's really weird. And those little things like really affect me, where you're feeling good, or as good as can be, and then you go over the flat, and then it's on your mind then that night, and the next day you wake up, and like yesterday I hardly got out of bed. I just didn't want to get out of bed. You start to revisit. So for me, I keep on revisiting 24 hours before he passed away, when he went into the hospice and everything like that, all little details. I keep remembering, and it just keeps getting played over and over. And like people say, talk to someone. This is the way I deal with it. And as much as it does help talking to someone, sometimes like the thought of questions just really annoys you. You don't want to go into any detail, you just want to give yes or no answers. And people deal with grief in different ways, don't they? And me, I like to be left alone. And when I am ready, I will talk to you. But I also know how I dealt with grief when my nan passed. And I wasn't the best person to be around. do stupid stuff without even realising it, really. And I, obviously with my girlfriend, she's in here locked in in the pandemic with me. I don't want her to feel uneasy or anything like that. So like when she does ask me questions, it's like important for me to keep a lid on things. And just, you know what, like, and she understands that I like my own space, so she does lead me to it. She's helped so much, and it's good to have people around you that is going to help you with things like that. And like all the support that I've had from people that's like, you know, give me a call whenever you need to, and if you need to chat and all that kind of stuff. Like, thank you. I do appreciate it. I know I haven't taken you up on any offers or anything like that, but I'm sure when this is all done, we'll all have a chat and everything. And I'm doing okay. As I say, you do have your down days, but you have your up days, and you know, have someone out there that's gonna make you laugh and, you know, take your mind off things. So yeah, that's not how I'm dealing with, but this is what's going on and how grief is happening during this coronavirus outbreak. And the quicker it goes back to normal, the better. So, hello, keep safe, okay, and I'll see you on the next one. I have spoken.